Hey guys, I'm back! It's me, the guy! And I'm a liar. But we'll get into that later. First, I want to thank Jacket4 for finding all the Limbus in the Lobotomy Corp video. I didn't know someone would actually do that, but you did. Good job. And you get a pat on the back. Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go. Okay, you can go now. Get up. Anyways, so me being a liar, I lied to you guys. Did not get the tattoo that I decided to get in the Minecraft video because it was gonna be almost $1,000 and I'm broke. So I'm sorry. Yeah. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright, so as you can see, this is gonna be a long ass video, so I put up some timestamps just so it's like not that much. So you don't have to watch the whole thing. Or do, it's your choice. But yeah, enough bullshit and let's get to the supports. I will keep saying this until I die. These two just beautiful IDs, amazing. I love them, okay? They're like the best supports for like any boss fight. If you're having like trouble on like a boss, just throw out these supports. I don't fucking care. But though, yeah, you can use him, her, him, or you know what I fucking mean. But just these two, that's all you need, really. That's all you need for buffs. But yeah, but like let's stop chatting now. Let's get to the fight. But also make sure to add me if you need some good supports. So if you're struggling on Kromer, even though I don't know how you would, she's like piss easy. But if you are, I got you. All right, listen up. So the amount of IDs we're gonna use for this fight is 2. Sure, we can use the normal amount, but like, what are we, losers? We don't need, you don't need like what is it, 4 or 5? I don't fucking know. But we only need 2, okay? And that's gonna be our strongest ID up to this point. You know what I mean? Just any random ID that you love. And then Malphos, amazing ID. Please use her. Anyways, now for the actual fight, let me just summarize it so it's not too much to handle. But basically, we're just gonna keep using her clashable counter because clashable counter buffs. We need those buffs, so when we use her skill 3, we get extra damage, okay? But also remember, I'm pretty sure it's the second turn? I already forgot. Put it up there. When Kromer is about to stagger you, make sure she staggers the random ID that you chose, not Malphos. Sure, even if Malphos does get staggered, you can still do damage, but it's just way faster and easier if Malphos just does most of the damage. So, yeah. But that's really it, though. So, play the clip. Just use this bastard, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can literally do anything with him in this fight and you'll still win. Especially since he has an evade. Listen, evade has got to be the best skill in this game. Because if you use it right, you can literally avoid any attack coming at you. For example, look at this right here. I avoided all the attacks and still did damage, alright? Pretty fucking broken, I'm not gonna lie. And always make sure that arrow is only on one, so you can see who's gonna attack you first. And basically, you see who's gonna attack you first, you just put your evade on them, you're gonna evade all attacks. Pretty fucking broken, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, blink flip. Okay, I know. Suba, you already made a video on Ricardo. Shut up. Okay, shut up. I feel like I didn't explain like how to beat him well in the fight, so let me rewind, alright? And let's use the middle apprentice Ishmael, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. Basically, she's pretty fucking tanky. So all you're gonna do is basically just clash all the minions at first, but remember, her buffs do not start applying before Ricardo shows up, okay? So before Ricardo shows up, you can't really do anything but just clash and build your sanity. But when Ricardo does show up, then you can start, you know what I mean? Yeah. But basically, before Ricardo launches his nuke or payback, here's what you gotta do, okay? And I feel like I should explain this, but I didn't. I did say it in the comments, but I feel like I should have like said it like out loud. But basically, before he launches his nuke, make sure you stagger him before he does. That's how you beat him. You have to stagger him before he gets it off. If you can't stagger him, then of course you're gonna get hit and fucking lose. But make sure you stagger him before he gets that fucking nuke off and you can win. That is it. I'll play the clip.
분위기 좋은데? 지금이라면 한 단계 높은 의뢰도 성공시킬 수 있겠군.
재밌겠는데?
임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고.
그리고 일단
시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
이거 공감 맞지?
아니, 저런 사람을 영입하는 건데. 사무실 재정을 하기 위해 재정 외에는 없고. 미치겠네. 지금 우르르 들어가서 공격해야 할 때 아니야? 사기가 떨어졌나? 잠깐 숨을 돌리게 하는 게 좋을지도.
재밌겠는데? 몰라 열받죠? 이러면 아무것도 못하죠.
셈이 벌어졌네. 지금 쏘면?
한 발이면 충분해.
우리 의뢰가 아니잖아.
재밌겠는데?
이거 공감 맞지? 필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램!
좋아.
계속하면 되겠네.
몰라 열받죠? 이러면 아무것도 못하죠.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다. 마음은 놓지 말고.
재밌겠는데?
타겟 제거 확인.
분위기가 좋네. 뭐 좋은 거라도 먹었나?
지금 공격하는 건 좋은 타이밍은 아니야.
방금 기술 봤어? 디테일 진짜 장난 아니던데. 이렇게 하는 건가? 이렇게? 재밌겠는데? 몰라 열받죠? 이러면 아무것도
대단했어.
못하죠.
한 사람이 낼 수 있는 일격으로서는 감탄할 수준이었지.
이러면 아무것도 못하죠. 이거 건강 맞지?
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다. 마음은 놓지 말고.
재밌겠는데? 되겠냐고요.
그때 생각 안 나? 한창에 딱 한 발 남았었고. 남은 머리수는 셋일 때였나. 카마키가 한 번에 끝냈다.
지금도 비슷하게 끝낼 수 있을 것 같네.
재밌겠는데? 이거 건강 맞지? 필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램! 이거 건강 맞지? 필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램! 이거 건강 맞지? 필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램! 얼마만큼은 못하지만
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
있거든?
아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고 있어? 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데?
재밌겠는데? 되겠냐고요. 이거 건강 맞지? 필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램!
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다. 마음은 놓지 말고.
재밌겠는데? 되겠냐고요.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다. 마음은 놓지 말고.
재밌겠는데? 이거 건강 맞지? 필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램! 이거 건강 맞지? 필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램!
무슨 공방에서 만든 거지? 저런 듣도 보도 못한 공격을.
아니, 특이점 중에 하나일지도 몰라.
재밌겠는데? 이거 건강 맞지? 필살! 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램!
Okay, the Ahab trio. Not a hard fight, but sure can get a little bit complicated, so let me just break it down for you. So Ahab is like the attacker, Queequeg, or however you pronounce her fucking name, is a tank, and Starbuck is like the support. So usually you should go Starbuck first, then Queequeg, or how you pronounce her fucking name, and then Ahab. And then just, that's it, do that formation. And then, boom, the fight's done easy. But make sure to know that like Ahab will make Queequeg take damage for her. You know what I mean? But at that point, that's when you can start, you know what I mean, attacking Queequeg. But in this fight, we're just going to use Ishmael and Malphos. Again, Malphos, amazing ID, crazy damage. If you don't have her, you missed out. All right. And yeah, that's really it. Play it.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어. 아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고 있어? 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데?
먼지를 떨어내줘. 임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고. 그리고 일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
분위기가 좀 막아내라. 뭐 좋은 거라 먹었나?
지금 공격하는 건 좋은 타이밍은 아니야. 불가 위야. 나가야지. 한숨. 바로.
효력사. 좋은.
계속하면 되겠네. 임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고. 그리고 일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리. 이 전투는 승리할 거예요. 바로.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데. 사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없고.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
분위기가 수상한데. 저자가 뭐라도 일으킬 것 같은 모양새를 취하고 있군.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리. 흠뻑 바로이. 여기 확대해봐.
상태가 안 좋군. 지금 공격에 들어가는 게 유효하겠어.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리. 이제 깨우치시리.
Okay, so for this fight, all right, just like Ricardo, if you're using like Ishmael with someone else, Ishmael cannot die in this fight, okay? So you can abuse that. In this recording, she didn't die for me. I don't know how, but again, she cannot die in this fight. I promise you. Maybe she can, maybe they fixed it, I don't know. But she can't die in this fight. So you can abuse that to make Ishmael do good clashes with Ahab herself. So for this fight, I chose to use my Faint Aroma Ryoshu because, Jesus Christ, this ID made me come back and play the game because I fucking love this ID. Beautiful ID, okay? Listen, if you don't have her, you missed out. I'm sorry. But this ID is actually amazing. Oh my god, this shit's actually amazing. But yeah, basically, Faint Aroma Ryoshu is gonna do most of the damage for us here. Ishmael, if Ryoshu can't clash with Ahab, then you have fucking Ishmael doing it. And since she's damn near dead, I guess, because she can't die in this fight, what if you even lose the clash, like, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, play it. And that's all for the bosses I didn't cover. Well, the bosses that are like, you know what I mean, a little bit hard. But that's just part 1. Don't worry, we still gotta cover GQ because I need to make a better video on him because, yeah, I know that solo method I dropped is just heavily RNG. So, yeah, don't worry, I know. I will drop a better version for him and everyone else that I didn't cover. And also, like, Canto 9 entirely, so, yeah. But that's really it for now. Fucking horse bitch game next week. See you there. Alright, bye.